Welcome back, everybody. Today, I'm going to teach you how to use Zapier with Gmail. This is an incredibly powerful way to automate your email workflow by connecting Gmail to other apps you use daily, saving you time and effort on repetitive tasks. Let's jump right in and get this set up. First, open your web browser and navigate to zapier.com. Once you're on the homepage, go ahead and log in using your credentials. If you don't have an account yet, you'll need to create one, but for this tutorial, we'll assume you're already signed up and ready to go. Logging in will take you to your Zapier dashboard where all your automation magic happens. Now that you're logged in, look for the Zapier button and click on it. This is where you'll start building your automation from scratch. Think of a Zap as a bridge between two apps where one action in Gmail can trigger something to happen automatically in another application. Next, click on the trigger button. The trigger is what starts your automation, so it's the most important part of your Zap. In the search bar, type Gmail and select it from the results. This tells Zapier that you want Gmail to be the app that kicks off your automation. After selecting Gmail, you'll need to choose the specific trigger event from the drop-down menu. For example, you might select New Email if you want the Zap to run every time a new message arrives in your inbox. There are other options available depending on what you're trying to accomplish, so pick the one that fits your needs best. Once you've chosen your trigger event, you'll be prompted to sign in to your Gmail account. Go ahead and authorize Zapier to access your Gmail, then click Continue. This step is necessary so Zapier can monitor your inbox and detect when the trigger event occurs. Now it's time to test your trigger. Click Test Trigger to pull a sample email from your Gmail account. This verifies that Zapier can successfully connect to your inbox and retrieve data. Review the sample email that appears, and if everything looks good, click Continue to move forward. Next, click the Action button. The action is what happens after your trigger fires. In the search bar, type Slack or any other application you'd like to connect with Gmail. For this example, we'll use Slack, but you can choose from thousands of apps depending on your workflow. After selecting Slack, choose the action event from the dropdown. For instance, you might select Add Reminder if you want Zapier to create a Slack reminder whenever you receive a new email. This keeps important messages on your radar without you having to manually set reminders yourself. Now sign in to your Slack account when prompted. This allows Zapier to send data to Slack and perform the action you've specified. The next step is to map your data fields. This is where you connect information from your Gmail trigger to your Slack action. For example, you might want to insert the sender's name or the email subject line into your Slack reminder. Use the drop-downs to select the appropriate trigger data for each field. Then click Continue once you're satisfied with your mapping. Finally, click Test Action to send a test reminder to Slack. Check your Slack workspace to make sure the reminder appears correctly and contains the right information. If everything looks perfect, go ahead and click Publish Zap to activate your automation. Your Zap is now live and will run automatically whenever the trigger conditions are met. And that's it. You've successfully connected Gmail with another app using Zapier, creating a seamless automation that works in the background. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.